Hey guys, I'm Gabriel Thrace, and thank you so much for requesting this special video report. Now, I know you're not here for a whole medical dissertation on exactly what the causes of or differences between GERD, heartburn, acid reflux are. Now, I'm all about no BS and getting straight to the point. I know you're looking for immediate relief for your pain and discomfort right now, but before we begin, you need to know that all the remedies I'm presenting here work, but they don't work for everyone, okay? You're going to need to test them and see what works best for you. Now, more importantly, you should know that your condition can be serious. Always consult a doctor for professional opinion. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm actually sort of a clown, but that's besides the point. What I am is a guy who suffered through what you're going through for most of my adult life. I just got sick and tired of it. I started doing tons of research. I tried a bunch of natural remedies, and I was pleasantly surprised at how many of them work. And I hope you will be too. All right? So that's enough out of me. Let's get right to it. Here we go. Almonds work for a lot of people due to their high oil content. You eat a few in the morning and a handful after meals, and that works for a lot of people. Aloe vera is interesting. What aloe does is it coats the esophagus and stomach lining while acting as a digestive demulcent. Now, demulcent is just a fancy pants word for soothing agent. I don't know why I did that, maybe to make myself seem smarter, but yeah, soothing agent. Now, make sure the aloe that you're taking does not contain any aloe latex, aloin, or aloe-emodin compounds. What these are very powerful laxatives, and we don't want to get into all of that. Use only gel or juice prepared specifically for internal use, okay? Now what you do here is you take about a quarter cup of aloe vera juice and you take that 20 minutes before a meal. Works like a charm. Apple cider vinegar, I know, sounds completely counterintuitive, but a lot of people swear by it. It's actually one of the more popular heartburn remedies. It appears what's happening is the acid content in vinegar somehow tells your stomach to stop producing more acid. Stir 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into about a half a cup of water, and you drink this immediately after each meal. If you've had a heavy meal, you might want to add a little more to it, okay? You could also combine that with a little honey, which will help with the yucky taste. It does taste yucky, but it works. Which leads us to apples. Now, the malic and tartaric acid in apples help neutralize your stomach acid. And I know you've all heard an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? Well, 1 or 2 will keep your heartburn away too. A word about baking soda before we get started with this one. Only use this as a heartburn remedy after consulting a doctor, okay? What baking soda does is it helps neutralize excess stomach acid. Adults and teenagers should take 1 to 2.5 teaspoons in a glass of water after meals. It tastes awful, but for a lot of people, works. This is one of my favorites. I love bananas. Bananas and heartburn are said to be ancient enemies. The neutralizing properties make them a natural antacid. You eat them as a snack. You work them into your meals. Works great. Chamomile is rich in calcium, and it helps lower stomach acid levels. Helps to relieve inflamed or irritated mucous membranes of the digestive tract, which is good for acid reflux. And helps to promote general good digestion. You just drink it in tea. Simple. Yep, I know. Chewing gum. When you chew gum, what happens is it stimulates the production of saliva. Saliva is an alkaline, and that helps neutralize stomach acid. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. How's that? Dried figs are delicious. Another one of my favorites. They're loaded with digestive enzymes. They're a high alkaline food, which, like I told you previously, neutralizes your stomach acid. You eat a handful before and after meals, same way as the almonds. Fennel tea. There are volatile oils in fennel, which are valuable ingredients inhibiting stomach spasms by soothing your intestine muscles. All you have to do to make your own fennel tea is boil a couple of fennel seeds in water and you're good to go. Ginger is one of the oldest home remedies for heartburn. It reduces the inflammation associated with heartburn. What you do is you add ginger to your food as you cook it, or you can eat it raw. You can find ginger teas and tablets at your local health food stores. Lemons, I know, again, very counterintuitive, like the apple cider vinegar, but for a lot of people they work. Eating lemons or drinking lemon juice tells your salivary glands to produce more saliva, which helps neutralize gastric acid. Just a teaspoon of lemon juice and half a glass of water will help. Licorice root lowers your stomach acid levels, which relieves heartburn and indigestion. It also acts as a mild laxative, so use a little discretion in how much you eat of it. Now, it's natural, but it's not consumable in its natural form. It can only be taken as a capsule, which you can find at your local health food store. Mustard is another alkalizing food that contains a weak vinegar acid, very rich in minerals, helps neutralize stomach acid. Just 1 teaspoon after meals works for some people. Papaya, another one of my favorites. See, guys, some of these remedies are actually really delicious. Papaya fruit contains papain, which is an enzyme that soothes the stomach. Eat fresh raw papaya along with your meal or as dessert. Love it. Menthol is the main ingredient in peppermint, which relaxes the muscles of the stomach and esophagus. This has a soothing effect, and for a lot of people, this works beautifully. Chew peppermint leaves or make peppermint tea. Very tasty, very effective. Pickle juice. Yep, pickle juice. Pickles and pickle juice balance the pH level in your stomach, which calms acid reflux. Just a few slices of dill pickles or a few sips of pickle juice does the trick for a lot of people. 1 or 2 sips are enough. Let's not get crazy with it. Pineapple. Pineapple papaya. This is great. Another one of my favorites. Delicious pineapple. Now, fresh pineapple, the canned variety, won't really work as well. It's loaded with bromelain, which is an enzyme that aids in natural digestion. Eat a couple of slices for dessert or after a meal, and that'll work. Now, rhubarb would be a more popular cure because it's very effective, but it tastes really sour. It's kind of gross. It was actually a favorite of Native American Indians for indigestion. Calms the stomach, reduces acidity levels. This one really works. You can chew on a slice of the stalk or make a stew. Whole grains help acid reflux and indigestion by absorbing some of the excess acid that might be in your stomach. Incorporate whole grains, such as whole grain rice, crackers, pasta, and bread into your diet. All right, guys. That's it for now. I had a lot of fun making this video for you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And more importantly, I hope you get something out of it, okay? Try some of these. Let me know if they work. I really hope they do. Thanks a lot.